Hello, am I recording? Yes, I am. How are we? I'm here today to do my next design team project for the Trinket Parlour over on Facebook, and I just wanted to firstly run through all the things I'm gonna be using, definitely, maybe. So most of the bits and pieces are from the Trinket Parlour. And we are going to make, if I can find them, we are going to make a couple of large tags. So these, I've cut them out of chipboard to make them a bit sturdier. So if you haven't got any chipboard, just cut them from card and stick, well, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 pieces together just to make it a little bit sturdier. These are the shipping tag size 8, which is 6 1/4 by 3 1/8. Okay, so we're going to have 2 of those. We are going to need one of your pretty napkins. I'm sure this came from Emily. Okay, and what you want to do with your napkin, when it opens out, you've got 4 of the designs. So all I did was cut out 1/4 and I removed, this is 3 ply, so I removed the 2 white sheets at the back, which gave me these pretties. Not sure if you can see them, but you can just see where I've literally just cut that down the middle. So that's going to be our backgrounds on the tags. You're going to need some gesso, paintbrushes, some Mod Podge. I've got the matte one to stick the paper down with, and I have some, oh, where's the rest of it gone? There and there. Lace and trims from the Trinket Parlour. And if you can see here, I have some hairy stuff. I'm not going to probably use all of these, but I've got myself a little selection. I've also got these pins, again from the Trinket Parlour. I have these chipboard pieces. You get 3 in a packet, so you'll need 2 of those. Trinket Parlour. Some of this pretty pearl, pink pearl and flower rose trimming, whatever it's called. Look, see, heavy stuff stuck to me. Got some nice sparkly washi tape. Not sure if I'm going to use it, but hey ho, I've got it if I do. I'm using some of these flowers, again from the Trinket Parlour, and the leaves. I am using, I think these are called stamens, and I've got pink and white from the Trinket Parlour. What else? Some pearl. I'm going to use this, let me get it out if I can. This lovely one here that I'm sure I got, again, bought it last year, I think, from Emily on the Trinket Parlour again. And it's like a Diamante pearly trim. So I'm going to keep that out, put them away. I said lace, I said hairy stuff. Oh, of course, the main part. You will need a little chair from the Trinket Parlour. Pop that there. and a chaise lounge from the Trinket Parlour. I've got a selection of these flowers from the Trinket Parlour. I've got my own stash as well, and I think that is everything. So let's get going, shall we? The first thing we're going to do is give these tags a coat of gesso, and of course I haven't got anything to pour it onto. Finish what you're saying, Mandy. Okay, so I'm getting in a right disaster today. That's what I get for trying to do two at once. So, a nice coat of gesso. Well, I put a bit too much on there, but never mind. So, cover it all. I'm going to do the sides as well in a minute. I've definitely used too much here, but you can't help how it squeezes out, can you really? So, doesn't have to be perfect. That's one. Sorry, am I going out of frame? I'm actually sitting on the floor around my coffee table because I call it my craft table, but it's actually my dining table. It's still full of boxes because I'm waiting for one more piece of furniture to arrive, sideboard. Because apparently I've been told I've got too much stuff. And I honestly have to say that when I moved, 90% of it was craft stuff. All the boxes and everything. It makes me realise how much I've got to stop hoarding this stuff and use it. I've got so much paper. I do like a pack of paper and I do hoard it for a while before I actually use it. So, got to stop that. And you know what I haven't brought with me? My heat tool, and I don't even know where it is. So I'm going to pause and I will be back. Hang on a sec. Hiya, I'm back again. Put my boobies away, sorry. Sorry. I've given it another coat of gesso and I've dried it. Now you want your Mod Podge. You can actually make this, I think, just with a bit of PVA and water. There's lots of recipes on YouTube telling you how to do it, although I've never ever tried it, to be honest with you. So here we go. And this is what we're going to put the napkins on with. Sorry, I'm really brain dead today, I don't know why. So you want a good coat all over the tag, all the corners and edges. Make sure it all gets covered. Oh, I'm wondering how long I'm going to be sitting here before I get cramped. I hate sitting on the floor. I'm not young anymore. My legs and things don't bend like that anymore. So that's one. Now the second one. They're pretty much the same. these tags. Just one's going to have the chair on it, and the other one's going to have the chaise lounge. So I think that's done. So you want to get your napkins. Move that one out of the way while I do this one. And you just want to make sure that you're all even and you've got the whole thing covered. If you've got any bubbles or anything, then smooth them out. So that's the first one. I'm just going to let that dry a bit before I cut the edges. And then the same for this one. Pop it on, make sure you've got it up the right way. Make sure everything is covered and smooth it down. Okay. Very pretty. So some more, I keep wanting to call it gesso, some more Mod Podge, and just coat the whole thing again. Again, making sure you get all the edges. And that's that one done. And again for this one. It's quite warm here today, so it's, well, it's sunny, it's done nothing but rain for days. So this is drying really quick, which helps when you're doing a video. So all these bits and pieces you're going to see today, you'll see over at the Trinket Parlour. But believe me, get in quick because she sells out really fast. She's got some lovely stuff. Some stuff she restocks, or she brings in new stuff as well. So it's a lovely little shop. They've got a little bit of everything, and I love buying stuff from there. So that's that. Give it a blast. Sorry about the noise. I am recording, aren't I? No. Huh. Yes, I am. Sorry. Right. Sorry. Can't see with this video properly because I'm using my computer. So dry your Mod Podge on your napkin. There we are. Just keep a bit of pressure on it for a minute because I like to make them stay flat. Ooh, that one's still a bit sticky. So is that. And then you want your scissors or a craft knife, anything. I don't think this one's very good. And just, no, that's not very good. I'm not going to use that. I'll give you a pin it. Just trim off the excess. There. Only a little bit. There's that one. Oh, my legs are going numb. I'm going to have to stand up for a minute in a minute. Can't wait for my sideboard to get here so I can actually put stuff away off the table. Sit down properly. Trouble is, I've moved into a smaller place. And there's loads of storage and room and space in my flat that I had. But now I'm in a house and it's nowhere near as big. I've lost a room. And I've lost the loft. I thought I had a loft until I opened it up and it was just like a cubby hole. Just about enough to get Christmas decorations in there. So, hence the sideboard. Get a bit more space for my craft stuff. Because that is the most important thing. So there we are. There's your 2 tags with your napkins on. Still need to trim that bottom up a bit. That's better. And that one. If I put my spectacles on, I'll be able to see properly, wouldn't I? Right, I'm going to stretch my legs. Be back in a second. Hiya, I'm back again. Right, I've got all my pretty bits and pieces here. I have plugged in my heat gun. And I am going to start putting some of this on. Now, I'm not an expert at making things pretty. Is that what we know? It's not going to stick in yet. So, here goes. Have to be quick. And I want that hanging over the side like that. I don't think my glue's hot enough. That's better. A little bit more down there. And then I'm just going to trim that. I'm going to cut it there. I need some smaller scissors really. And down the bottom. Okay, so that's my first bit of lace, and then this I found in my stash. This is from the Trinket Parlour, came in my box of goodies, and I'm going to put that, I think, on top like that. See if my glue will stay in now. And that is just going to go over the top like that. Again, I'm going to trim that off. And that off there. Didn't do that very well. Okay, so that's my first bit of lace. Now I'm going to put some trim on. I think I'm going to put it like that. Yes, let's just do it, shall we? Instead of talking about it. I've lost my glue. Can you see it? Because I can't. Oh, this is not working today, is it? It's because I'm sitting on the floor. Let's get another one. Start again. Right. Quickly get that on there. Without getting glue everywhere, of course. So that's that bit. Some more. Like that. Ouch. Be careful if you're using hot melt glue like I am. And that will just go down there. Like that. Any excess glue, dab it off. Cut that. Need to find my smaller scissors, most definitely. So that's what we've got so far. Pretty pretty. I need to just do that little bit down there. Okay, right. So next, what I want to do is put that down there, one of these lovely wreath chipboards from the Trinket Parlour. And which way do I want it? I want it hanging over a little bit, but not too much. I think there. Or do I need to bring it over a little bit more? What do you think? Have it right over there, because that is going to sit in there like that. So shall I have it there, or shall I move it over this way a bit? What do you think? Not that you can reply, but like that. Like that. No, I don't like it like that. I want it to stand out more than the wreath. Like that, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just dabbing some hot glue on my chipboard piece. Like that. My legs are going numb, just got to move. Oh. And then I'm going to add this in. Like that. Now I want some flowers. And some of this hairy stuff. And a little bit more. Just wiggle it about and fiddle with it till you're happy with what it looks like. And I'm going to put that about there. Like that. And where's my flower? And I think I'm going to put that like that. But am I going to put some of these on? One white one and a couple of pink, I think. Take these off because I'm not keen on them. So that's that. What I want to do is have a long pink one. Sort of like that. And a shorter like that. Ish. So like that. Like that. Like that. I think that's what I want. I'm not very good at shabby chic. Well, it's not that I'm not very well, you know. I find it hard to put all that stuff down and make it look pretty because I've not done a lot of it, to tell the truth. Let's put a blob of that there to hold this. And then, should I put that underneath? No. And that, like that. Yeah. And then, again, these flowers are made by Emily, really pretty. And I'm going to put that there like that. Just pinching that down for a minute till it sets. I'm not sure if I should have added a bit more down the bottom. That's it. So there is my tag. Wind this around a bit so it's not sticking up everywhere. That's a bit better. Do you think it needs anything else? What I'm going to do is put some just plain cardstock on the back, plain white cardstock. I'm going to find my seam binding in a minute, or actually I could put some of that in, couldn't I? I need to find me holy punch. So that's the first tag. I'm not sure if I'm going to add anything else at the moment, but I'm happy with that. I love these little chairs. And I've got to print my sentiment actually, but my printer is still in its box. Again, the joys of moving and not having enough room for everything. I keep saying it, sorry. What I'm going to do is print my sentiment and it will say, relax, it's your day. So, and then I'm going to punch a hole and put some prettiness up there. Okay, so that's what I've done with the first tag. So what I like about the napkins is that, you know, one napkin, or quarter of a napkin I should say, and you've got two completely different look backgrounds to the tags. So yeah, might add a bit more, might not. I like the simple look, clean and simple. So that's that one. Now we're going to do this one, and I'm going to go slightly more pink in this. So see what I mean by the different look of the backgrounds. I can't believe it was the same original flip. Right, okay, same again. I'm going to use this from my stash. Make sure I've got my glasses. Sorry. Make sure I've got it the right way. I'm going to just trim this little bit off the top. Ooh, I can't cut straight to save my life. I just need it a bit thinner so it's not hanging out. Like that. And again, I'm going to do the same thing and glue it down there. A little bit at a time, get it the right way, which is that way. And make sure I get it straight. Yep. Bit more. Jack, stop chasing flies. If you can hear that, it's my dog. He hates flies. He chases them and then eats them. Yeah. Actually, it might have been the cat. Yeah, the dog's behind me. It's a cat. Hello, Charlie. So again, trim that excess off. There. Ooh. that bit. And then up there. Like that. So that's that. Now, I've also got this really pretty pink. And it does go with some of the different shades of pink in there. So I was thinking of putting that up there along like that. I want that bit in, so I need to pull that up there a little bit, because that's going to be covered, yeah, because I like this bit and I want that. Yeah. Just do it, Mandy, just do it. Okay, and then down the bottom. Like that. Oh, I've gone a bit far over. It's fine. Alright, and then I've got another one of the chipboard pieces, but what I've done is I've used this lovely trim from the Trinket Parlour, and I've gently wrapped some around the chipboard piece. See, not glued, not nothing, just gently wrap round, and I'll glue it as I place it. Now I haven't put it all the way round because the chaise lounge is quite long and I don't want anything too bulky. Right, I need to stretch my legs. Hang on a second. Hi, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to stretch the old hoofers. Okay, I've trimmed off me excess lace. I'm just gonna. There's always a little bit somewhere, isn't there? Just a little dab there. Hold that down. So now, I didn't know whether to put some of this on here as well, but what do you think? Yes, no? No, I think what I might do is cut some of these off and dab them on randomly instead. So what was I saying before I went? Yes, use some of the pearl and rose trim from the Trinket Parlour and gently wrapped it probably 3/4 of the way, maybe by the time that's on. Yeah, so I haven't glued it or anything because I'll do that because I want to glue the roses in place and use that to hold the chipboard piece down. So I just need to get my positioning right, make sure that it's all going to sit nicely like I want it to. So I'm going to blob some there and some there, and just press those down till they set. Okay, and then this little pearl there, I want it to come up a bit here, so I'm going to dab some glue on there. Just hold that on until it takes. Add a bit more glue, so it actually works. Like that. That's better. I might put a little bit, just a little dab under there. as well. So like that. And then the old chaise lounge is going to sit like that. Bit on there. And again, it's going to be the same sentiment, relax, it's your day. And it can be used as a gift tag for like birthday gifts and things and what have you. Okay. I think that needs to go down a little bit, but oh well. So, some more of the old hairy stuff. Don't pull it with your fingers, rip your fingers open. Scrunch it. Make sure it's all together. Like so. And then gently put it apart. Is that too much, do you think? Have I scrumpled it too much? Well, it will do. It will do. So, dab of glue, pop that down. Ooh. Am I using stamens on this one? Or, no. No, yes, maybe. See, I've got these that are all sparkly. Let's have a look. So what I could do, glue them together like that. Put the flower on. Oh, that looks quite nice. Yeah, I might do that. Like that. Some glue on my fleur. Push that down. Sort these bits out. Like that. So that's that. Now, I do think I need a bit of greenery. some leaves. Where's some flowers? And in these flowers you do get some leaves, which I can obviously cut apart. I think that's a bit dark. And then these are the lighter ones. I wish I could dab them with a bit of paint or something. I think I prefer the darker ones. Luckily enough, I have 2 packets of these lovely flowers. I'll just get rid of some of this junk so I can move. They can go back in. So I could snip these. Let's have a look. Oh, like that. Ooh, yeah, I like that. So let's do that one. Try and get it in there. Should I snip that down a bit? No, it's fine. That's a bit much, but hey ho. That one I'm gonna stick there like that. Bend them up a bit. All I do is follow the shape of the where the line is up the middle. That helps. That's better. Helps them stand up a bit. And again down there, like so. Now that's better. Can't beat a bit of greenery. So that's that. Might dot some pearls around on it. I think it needs something around the ridge and flip, the wreath, flower wreath. So let's put that there a minute. And let's do this one. Where did I cut it there? So now I could put the little one up there. Big one down there. No, not likey. No likey. Like that. Put that one under there. Just pop up a bit. So I'm gonna, yeah, like that one. And then the little ones. and shape them. I like that. Might have overdone the hairy stuff on this one. Sorry, Nikki. Well, I'm going to give it a blast with my heat gun just to get rid of the stringy bits of glue. This one. Wondering if it needs anything else, that one up here. What I might do, I need to add a bit of that down there, or do I need to stop now? Like that. Right, I have some of this acrylic paint, and it's gold leaf. So I'm just going to dab a bit, I think around the edges of the tag. Got this in a big haul of stuff that I bought, so I've never used it until now. So, how big a brush do I want? That'll do. Give it a little stir. It needs a bit of stir than that. So, and I'm literally just gonna go around the edges of the tag, just blob it on, not being precise. But nice, quite thick. Down there. Might add some on the chair as well. You know, just on the arms. So rather than, you know, inking the edges, I am going to go around here as well, just a little bit. Like that. Can you see that? So I think I might need a thinner brush. So I'm literally just very lightly dabbing it on the chair where the bits that stick up the most are. Very lightly dabbing, just so they stand out a little bit. It's not perfect, but it says we have to be perfect, eh? A little bit on the legs. Tiny bit there. A little bit on the arms. Can you see that? Very gently dab it on. Do I need to do a bit anywhere else? I might do these little flowers on the flip on the chipboard piece. Slightly dabbing them, not going mad. Literally just on the little flowers. So that's that. Now I'm going to do the same on the second one. I think I need to mix this paint up a bit better. It's a bit runny on top and thick at the bottom. Oh well, there goes my paintbrush in a mess. Where's my rag? Okay, so again, just dabbing it on the edges. Really peaceful here. I didn't think it was going to be this peaceful. My last place was, because it was a second floor flat. Well, there was only one person below me. And it overlooked all the fields and that, so it was really quiet, apart from the traffic going up and down all day. Like maniacs, up a little road. But here is, you don't get that traffic, so it's even more quiet. The noisiest thing are all the wasps and flies that keep getting in the house and the bees. I've got a big skylight window and they make you can't open it, it's just got like a vent thing on it. And they headline up there and keep banging into the window trying to get out. go through this edge and dab. I hope I haven't bored you. I do crap on sometimes, and sorry, didn't mean to swear. And then sometimes you go quiet because you get engrossed in what you're doing. So again, just dabbing a bit on the legs of the chaise lounge. Not doing a very good job around the edge. Dab a bit on the flowers. Oh, actually, saying that, I know what I have got that I wanted to put on the flowers. Some ink of Stella. I'm not going to do that chipboard piece on there because it's got all the roses and things on it and I'll just make a mess. Do I need any more of that? No. So give them a blast with the old heat tool. Just letting it bubble up a bit so it gives it more of a cracked look, aged, whatever. So there you have it. I need to find my holy punch and some seam binding, I think. I'm going to have a look. I'll be back in a sec. Hiya, sorry, I thought I forgot I hit the record button. All I've done is punched a hole in each one and I couldn't find my seam binding, so I've just added some of the Trinket Parlour lace that I put on this one here, on both of them. Okay, just looks very nice. And all I'm going to do now is, I've got these tiny little pearls from Hobbycraft and I'm just going to randomly place some on each of the tags if I can pick them up. Getting caught on that one. Move it out of the way before I break it. Jack. Author. There. Think. Oh, alright, then we'll put that one there, shall we? If I can pick these things up, life would be a lot easier. Do I need any more on there? There. And also, I did go over the leaves, doing that wrong. I did go over the leaves with some watered down gold leaf just to tone the colour down a bit, but now I want to go over it with a bit of Pink of Stella, if there's any left. Just a little dab, give it some sparkle. And on here, around the edges of the flower. Bit on the rose. That's better. Now it's coming out. And I think that is done. So that's the first one. I'll put some better photos up at the end of the video. So that's that done. And then same for this one. Some pearls. Put one there. One in the corner. I put this little flower on because I thought it looked a bit bare down there. And as I said, I'm not the greatest at putting loads of things on and making it look pretty, like some of you ladies do. Last one, I think. Oh, don't want it there. Around here somewhere. Actually, I'm going to put another one up there. Do it with my nails. And some Wink of Stella. Like that. I'm going to put some on the frame. And I think put some on that. And there you are. As I said, all I've got to add is my sentiment that will come out here, probably on a banner, and sort of around here as well. So when I've got my printer up and running and print those off, I'll put some pictures up on the Trinket Parlour Facebook page so that you can see it with the sentiment on. So, but for now, that is my tags done. I hope you like it. I hope I haven't dragged it on too long, and I'd like to see your pictures and things if you've given it a try. Pop on over to the Trinket Parlour. You will love their bits and pieces. They've got a bit of everything and really great prices. So go over, ask to join. Emily will add you, and you can just look through the albums and into each section of bits and pieces that she has, and just say yes please, 2 please, 10 please, all of them please, and she'll do you an order. So thanks for joining me today, and I will see you all very soon. Bye bye.